Welcome back, guys. Last videos we have covered that how to earn, but the main thing is why would anyone give you the money? Anybody will give you money in terms of any value you provide to them, so, or that you need to provide any type of values, or that you will get some money. So in this video we will cover how to do editing and more of all how to edit your first video in Adobe Premiere Pro. So let's start. Let me give you the index of the video. First we will learn how to create a project in Adobe Premiere Pro. Then we will know about the software layout, functions and tools in the software present. Then we will import the files and then we will start editing upon that. And at last we will see the export settings. How can we export a long form video or a short form video? So let's start. I hope you can see my screen. So I have opened now the Premiere Pro. So over here, option new project. Okay. So we will create a new project. So let's click over here. Okay, this is the second window. We will set a name of the new project, new test project, new test project. This is the project location where we want to save it. Okay, so let's choose a location from here. You will select anywhere you want. And then here you have this option create. So we will click over here, create. So now you can see the whole script. So let's start with short form video. If you are not seeing this layout, just go over this option and we will say this is the workplaces. Okay. So here is two options. This editing option, this one is for long form content. This, okay. And we will click vertical for short form content because the content is in vertical position. Now we will understand the layout of the software and then import files. Okay. So here you can see this place, right? Here it is saying project, new test project, the name of the project and is the project. So here is import media to start. So this is the, let's suppose this is a bucket where we will keep our files. What we will work with, the files, we will keep that in this bucket. Now let's import a file. So let's import this file. The file is imported. You can see the file over here. Name of the file, FPS, and many more informations. We don't need that. Okay, so this is the file name. We will drag. Okay, one more thing. Now we will understand this portion of the thing. We will click this. We'll click, double click the file. So this is a podcast of Ranli Dalabadia with Dr. Jaishankar. It is the volume in much. So this is the entire podcast. So this is the preview text. Okay. Now, as I have clicked over, double clicked over here, so the whole podcast is not shown over here. And this is the time head of the video overall. The podcast. I can scrub through whole podcast over here. And one more thing. Let's suppose I don't want the whole podcast. I want a particular clip from third minute to the sixth minute. Right. So how will we do that? So I can go over here and write this is the FPS seconds. This one is for minutes and this one is hour. Let's suppose I click over here. So this is the 37th minute, 32 second, 20th frame. Okay. So we will grab from third minute. Let's do that. This one is frame, this one is second, and this one is minute. So the third minute, 0 second, 0 frame. And we will click I. I is for in point. Let's suppose we want to select that particular section. Starting section, we will select by clicking I, that is in point. That I want that video from that particular point, that is in point. And we will end that particular clip to a specific point, that is out point. We will do that by pressing O for out. So let's move to the fifth minute of the video. This is the fifth minute of the video. We will click O. I've clicked O. Now, one thing, you can see this option, drag video only. If I drag that to this rectangular section, you can see something popped up over there. It's this box. So this one is that particular section click from third minute to fifth minute. Okay. Now, whatever we will edit over this section is called timeline. Whatever we will do the editing over here, it will be shown over here. Just click over here. Now, before I had clicked the original clip and that had a preview over there. But now I have clicked over here and doing stuff here. So the whatever editing over the timeline I would do, that will be shown over here. This is the preview window, the same place. Okay. Now, one thing. This is the only video. If I hit play, no audio. Okay, Control Z. Now, if I double click again, this the original clip I can see. So now this one, drag audio only. So this will drag the audio. Okay, and now we want the audio and video both. How will we do that? Simply drag from here and bring over here. That's it. Simple. Now, one thing you can see is in our bucket, there's one more option, and that is this one. This is the sequence, or I can say the sub project. The main, let's suppose you are doing your assignment, right? The project name which we saved earlier, that is test project, new test project, that is the subject name of the assignment, let's suppose. Okay. And now, what is the topic of the project? That is this sequence. Okay, whatever we will do, that will be saved under or inside this sequence. Okay, and this sequence will be saved under this the whole subject or the whole subject of the assignment, which is new test project. Okay, and now you can see this video over the preview. It is in landscape mode, but we are doing short form content, so we need to make it vertical mode. So we will select the sequence, right click, and then sequence settings. Go over here. It will be 1080p by 1920. This is for vertical content. Click OK, OK, and this is converted. Now, what now? um, Now we have left with this box. Okay, whatever we do in this timeline area, whatever effects, how much magnitude of the effect we are applying, everything will be controlled. We have to be control that, right? So from where we will control? We will control from this portion. Here are the controls of those effects and settings. Okay, whatever we will do, edit over here. So now we will select the clip, scale up this clip, and done. Now we want to align only Ranveer in the center frame, center of the video. There is the scale property option. This is the y-axis and this is the x-axis. See, if I move this, okay, drag left or right, help it will affect the x-axis of the video clip. Let's center it along the y-axis. Okay, this is the y-axis. You can see of the clip. Center it. Okay, now you may see in the from this next frame, optimization is over at the very left corner. We want him to be in the center, so we will cut the clip. Okay, there is the razor tool. You can hit this and cut over here, and then again select the selection tool or V. Simple, the cursor. Now, one thing, nobody does this long way. Everybody does it. Everybody does it by keyboard shortcuts. Okay, so you have to know the keyboard shortcuts. You can customize them. So for me, my keyboard shortcut is Control K to simply cut. Let's suppose I want to cut over here. I will click Control K and there is a cut. Okay, Control Z to undo. There you go. Now, this clip, Jason, after Jason is over here, I want to set them here. How will I do the exact? Okay. Oh, and yes, it's done. Now I hope you have followed this far and created your first project and started editing. Now let's see how to edit this. Now I'm speeding up this video. I will simply cut and delete all the empty spaces. See, this portion is no audio. It's taking some time for the next sentence. We will just come over here, cut and delete this one, and then repeal delete. Okay, there is shortcut of repeal delete. You can see, or you can manually delete and then like delete and then you can contact this over here. Now we will do this for the whole video. Okay, and after cutting all the empty spaces, let's see the video.
2,000 years later.
So now I have completed all the cutting part of the reel, and now let's see how it is looking.
Okay, that's good to know. But in a way, it's natural. Look, what do we do most of the time? You get up in the morning. First thing you do is reach out for your phone, right? And see what is it you missed when you're sleeping. And what it's done is it has connected us completely to the world.
Yep.
And because of the phone, and then you build everything around it, once you start getting used to global content and global comparisons, then, what you eat, what you read, what you think, everything becomes global. That's why they call it globalization.
So as you can see, cutted the clips, removed the empty spaces, and adjusted the y-axis and centered Dr. Jaishankar and Ranveer Alavadia on the center of the frame. Now you can still see there is little gaps over here, empty gaps. Okay, we will refine that. Come over here, zoom in. This is zooming in and out, zoom in. Come over here again and select, delete, and right click and triple delete. Okay, this one is not that much. This one is a bit. mm, Over here, delete. Don't worry, that was just glitching my Lumiere. Keep it. And over here. Now, one thing, how you can zoom in and out, hold your Alt key and scroll your mouse. Okay, scroll up and down your mouse. It will do the job. Or you can do from here. This is zooming out, zooming in, and you can move through the entire timeline. One thing, if you like want to scroll left and right in the timeline, you can just normally scroll through your mouse scroll wheel. Now you have created this little short edit with me, and you welcome. We have done your first edit. Now we will export this. You can click over here, export, and you can get the export settings, or you can do select none. Okay, deselect everything. Empty space. Just click over some empty space, and the clips will be deselected. Now you can click Control M. That's a shortcut, and you will get this export window. So now you can save anything, the file name of the edit. Let's keep it new edit one. Okay. Over here, you can select where we want to save. I am saving it in the download section. Okay, save. This is the H264, that is a codec for video. It will be by default, no issues, nothing to adjust or modify. Just let it be H264. And over here, you have this option called export. Okay, you will click this export and your video will start to export. Okay, now your video is being exported to that particular location which we have selected. Now let's see one project for long form content. I'm opening my previous project. Okay. So now this is my previous project which I edited. The last video which we have seen. Okay. So this is in the landscape mode. So we need to change it to editing. Now you can see the entire timeline area in this. You can see the preview window is over here. The bucket where we keep all the files is over here. And the settings over here. Let me click that. Now the settings are over here and the timelines. You can see my last project. Don't get overwhelmed. It is indeed uh, looking pretty complex, but it isn't. There are much better editors than me who edit much more complex. So now we will see the export settings, only the export setting. Let's go to export. Now it is still in H264. Okay. Video name, where I want to save, and then the export. Basically, it will be the same. Okay. So now there is nothing much more. And I just wanted to show you the landscape uh, project file. So that's the main reason to show you, because we have edited for the short form and this is how it looks. As of for now, you are good to go. Start editing. Okay, follow the basics which I have taught you. And now I think you are ready to start editing in Premiere Pro. Let's see you in the next video. Till then, bye.